you're out of the running.
That's kind of funny.
Your option is to live in a cave if you want to avoid Wham!
I'd rather just listen to it and not live in a cave.
It's a fun one. There are worse songs that I would have to hear over and over again.
Absolutely. That's not a bad one.
Anywho, it's 8:17. Time to check in on the latest buzz in the entertainment world.
Mike from 105.1 The Buzz joining us live. Good morning.
Good morning, guys. And if I was playing in that contest, I would have been out back in September.
I know, right? I would have lost weeks ago.
Yeah, no doubt. Okay, we're going to talk about the Kim Kardashian interesting gift here in just a little bit. But first, we're going to start on a different note. So Matthew Perry, we now have the autopsy report.
Yeah, so the results are in from his autopsy, and they're amending his death certificate. Apparently, they found acute amounts of ketamine in his system. Now, it should be noted that he was getting ketamine therapeutic treatments to cope with his anxiety and depressions, but the amount that was found in his system was similar to what is used for anesthesia when patients are going into surgery. So what they're saying is that trace amount could have certainly disoriented him while he was in the hot tub that evening and ultimately caused him to drown.
Oh, right. Acute effects of ketamine and drowning listed as the official cause, along with some evidence of coronary artery disease, some things that you would expect to see in an older adult who had struggled with addiction throughout their life. But one thing that the medical examiner was sure to note was they did not find alcohol, opiates, any kind of other drugs. He'd been sober for over a year and a half prior to this. So just really, really sad, but hopefully some answers for friends and family just wanting to kind of, understand what happened. Yeah.
Oh, and quite frankly, with all of that in mind, there's speculation that's unfounded.
Yeah.
And so this puts a rest to that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
So we were talking about this earlier, Kim Kardashian getting a very interesting Christmas gift this year. What is it?
Yeah, leave it to the Kardashians to come up with the most unique Christmas gift I think I've ever heard of. And she actually got a sculpture of her own brain. And it is now on display in her house. Apparently, this company she had done some promotional stuff for earlier in the year. It's named Pre-Nouveau, and what they do is they scan the insides of your body to detect the early onset of various diseases and things of that nature. And as a thank you gift for the holidays, they sent her a full life-size depiction of her brain in statuesque form. I don't know what it's made out of. It looks like silver, but she seems to be very proud of it.
That's great. What a weird one. Was she expecting this gift?
No, not that I'm aware of. She seemed ultimately surprised and impressed by it at the same time. I know if I had a scan done of my brain and they sent me a statue, there wouldn't be much to look at after all the damage I've done to it.
Oh my gosh. It's funny. It makes me think of my grandpa was a doctor, and growing up, he had these, like those doctor's office models, like anatomical models of a brain and a heart and some of the stuff in his office. And as kids, we used to go take them and like play with them and take them apart and put them back together. That's like the first thing I thought of. Is that seems like something that would be in a doctor's office.
Where would you display it? If somebody gave you a statue of your brain.
A statue of my brain? I don't know.
Oh, mine's going on the...
What if you used it as like a doorstop somewhere?
So what is that? Well, that's my brain.
Mine would turn into a dog toy. I'm sure in Kim Kardashian's case, she's probably got it atop of her tree.
There you go.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Interesting tree topper for sure.
All right, Mike. We'll see you tomorrow.
Take care, guys.
Bye. What do you order? The Amazon just ships your brain to you? How does that work?
The gift for someone that has everything. Model of your brain.
You can listen to Mike every weekday morning on 105.1 The Buzz.
All right, it's 8:21.